This will help the Malta Community Chest Fund Foundation continue improving the quality of life and care of individuals and the society in general. I'm sure that later Mrs Vella will be giving you also some details about the Malta Community Chest Fund Foundation. My colleagues, as you can see, are still roaming around with some raffle tickets. We have gifts from various entities. In fact, we have weekend breaks from Sheraton Hotel, Cavalieri Art Hotel, DB San Antonio, Dolmen Hotel, a hamper from Red October, which is here, and also a scarf from Charles and Ron, and a flower arrangement from Alistair. 3 tickets will be sold for €10. Let us now focus on today's event, and as you can see, there is Alistair who is ready for his presentation. In fact, I wish to thank you for your support, you and your team, and your valuable experience. You'll be sharing it with us. If you have any questions, just ask the questions while Alistair will be delivering the presentation. I'll be going around with the microphone, so if there is any question, please raise your hand. I will be coming to the microphone to ask for you to ask the question, and Alistair obviously will be answering your queries. Enjoy it.
Thanks for coming. Hope you will enjoy this presentation. First of all, up here, more or less, I decided to opt for different designs rather than traditional color schemes or traditional more obvious Christmas and more traditional colors. So first of all, I would like to show what I've done here on my left-hand side. As you can see, this grey trellis was covered all in moss, 2 types of different moss, and then with some battery-operated fairy lights, some ivy, and on a piece of wood, and then some fresh roses and berries at the base together with some moss, and that's an alternative to a traditional or normal Christmas tree. So I decided to create this design. First of all, the idea came out from these trellises, maybe something which you don't have at home. However, it's quite contemporary and different from the normal Christmas tree, very subtle, very elegant. As I said, not in your face at all. However, it's a good alternative who would like to have something different, or whoever is not very Christmas enthusiastic. So that's a good alternative, especially for a modern or contemporary space. So that's something. Of course, it's a fresh moss, so it would need misting with water quite often, so I would say easily daily. It's all on wire, so it really needs water, so it's quite high maintenance. However, it's something which is quite interesting. Regarding this fresh wreath here, what I've done is I got with me also different type of conifers. I've got a whole variety. I placed also the names underneath, so whoever is really interested would like to know all the different type of conifers which I got with me, from the blue, grey, green, more yellowish. So I have a variety, and with those conifers I included also the Nordmann fir, which is the Christmas, very much Christmas related foliage. Whoever buys a fresh tree, the Nordmann type is the best one because it's the most expensive for sure, but it is the least crops, and it's a very good quality. So the Nordmann type I created in this tree. I created this base, and once again, this is a wreath which is different. You can hang this type of wreath. You can use it as a centerpiece, like I'm doing in this case. Basically, I'm placing the wreath on top of a bubble wall. I decided to opt for colors. This is something which I wanted to talk about. First of all, as I said before, I want trendy. However, I'm keeping it quite elegant. So I'm using this rosewood, which is a new color between the burgundy and the pink, which is a very interesting color. To match with this color, I have some linen color, which is between the grays and the brown, some mint green, which goes really well with the shadings of the different foliage. I have these waxed pine cones, which are quite nice actually, and these fresh roses, which are waxed as well. So basically these are fresh roses and dipped in wax. I have the Bordeaux, the pearl color, the gold and the ivory. So basically what I'm placing inside, I'm filling up the bubble ball with different baubles and pine cones. This can be placed as a centerpiece on a, maybe not on the dining table because of the height. However, if you have a table which you're not using strictly for a dinner, you can opt to have it on a dining table, which is a square table or a round table. So I'm placing different baubles and pine cones inside. The color combination is very interesting, different. For whoever prefers to have the traditional colors, of course this looks a bit too different perhaps. However, it's a very easy color to look very good in almost in any type of environment, any type of space. I love the colors because they are very subtle, very elegant. The rosewood, which is a bit slightly more powerful, but there's a color which is more obvious. However, the combination together, it's very interesting in my opinion. So I can add another pine cone or two. You can include lights with battery inside. However, since I used those lights in the other design, I kept them out from this wreath as well. I placed the candles on top instead. I think it looks quite full. Some of these baubles are glass, some are shatterproof, which are plastic. I think inside is enough. Then I'm placing these 3 candles, which goes really well with this color of these wax roses. So everything is, the color coordination is the most important, I would say. So these wax roses, I inserted the kebab sticks, skewers, bamboo skewers, and basically I'm placing these 3 candles on one side, and then I'm creating a small design on the other side to balance the candles. We don't need much, it's already enough. Inside is quite fancy. But then with this small, like a corsage placed on the wreath, it would give it a nice definition, nice enough to look interesting. However, it's very important to leave most of the greens showing. Otherwise, you will overdo it and it will look too much. So I have these 3 wax candles on the side. Then I'm adding these ornamented fresh apples, which are waxed as well, which they have a very nice color, very interesting. So I'm adding, perhaps 2 of these would be enough. Just 2. These are, yes, the coating preserves them better. And the wax roses, these I got them like two months ago already, because I got them early in the season for us to try and test them to see. But they look good because it's something different. And even to create a small centerpiece on a coffee table, a candle and the rose and 2 pine cones, or just something simple and elegant. So yes, the wax coating that will create it, that coating that will protect it better, for sure. And then I'm adding some skimmia. It's a very interesting foliage, very different, very hardy, it lasts really well. There's the green as well available. However, today I got with me this burgundy because this burgundy would match very good with the bulbs which I got. So basically, the color combination you need. There are different elements which are very important: color combination, texture combination together to create that magical feeling, which is very, very important. So basically, underneath all these foliage, I have some oasis, which is a fresh oasis. And once again, this type of foliage is very long-lasting. However, it would need misting, which is very, very important to keep it fresh. So basically, we are complementing the wreath. However, we are not competing, or we are not placing anything which would look too much or over the top. So very elegant, very smart, stylish with that cutting edge. The color combination is just perfect with this champagne color. I think it's just right. Not too much in your face. Or otherwise from now the wax apples, we get these from Netherlands. So there's a company in Netherlands that they do all this type of fruit for us. The wax. It's only normal wax. Yes. However, this company in Netherlands, yes, because it has to be because it has to be very fine. Otherwise, the color will be covered. So it's really fine. It's the same thing. It's the same company. The same company does the whole thing. Yes. However, the color is in the rose, but it is supported also by the wax. In fact, this is a pearl finish. It's different. So it's a lot of chemicals and it's a recipe that's ready. However, for example, this is so fine that you can see the color through the wax. And then we get also sugar. So it's like dipped in sugar and looks a bit more shiny. But besides apples, we also get like mini pear, and also we get amaryllis bulbs, which you can place on a centerpiece, and then you have the flowers coming out. So this is very, very interesting. Or else you can use normal, regular apples, which I used yesterday, Sanatone, for example, together with the pomegranates and all. This is skimmia. 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 There's green and this color, which is a very autumn-winter foliage. It's not summer or spring. So I push this back. Okay. So now I prepared this plate. This will be refilled, so I thought about the design, which is easy to place anywhere at home, on a small table, on a set of nest of tables, on a coffee table, on a dining table. So I wanted to create a design which is very flexible and easy to find a place at home, because this would be refilled. So I'm looking for a green ceramic plate. What I've done here is a frog with oasis fixed, so we can secure the arrangement. This type of arrangement can be festive. Also, after the festive season, you can remove a few like cinnamon sticks, you can remove the pine cones, and you can leave it all year round. So basically, I wanted to create something which you take home. It's festive, but on the other hand, you can make all year round, and it's easy for you to remove whatever. It's festive and place it back next year. So I wanted to do something flexible, which you will have at home all year round. However, I'm adding the festive touch. It's Christmas, so it would be a nice design, a good design. So I have a piece of dry foam for the center, the big sphere candle, which I also secured with frogs that would make it safe enough. Candles are to be lit, not to look at. So candles are to be lit and they create that magic feeling at home, which are very important. Regarding color scheme, I also am opting for something which is neutral, something which is flexible, and most probably anyone who's taking this at home, you'll find the right place for this type of design. Because the colors, I was very much aware about that it has to be generic rather than very specific according to the space. So, as I said, I'm including one type of foliage, which is the mix together with some pine cones. I'm not adding much green, it's quite low in terms of foliage. I'm adding one type of foliage, that's enough. And I'm focusing on the design in terms of that some areas of the plate will remain showing, whilst other areas will be covered. Basically, it's going to be a bit of an in and out, because that way, first of all, it's a style which I really love, and secondly, it's a style which is more today rather than the traditional bozy, which looks a bit stiff and heavy. So I have this fern, which is very interesting. It's brown with old gold, which looks quite different. And I'm adding a couple of these ferns. As I said, I think it's very important to leave some of the plates showing, otherwise we will ruin the ceramic plate design at the edge. So I have some money plant, Lunaria, which I am including, and I have some gypsophila, which is quite nice gypsophila to have in gold. This money plant, Lunaria, the texture is like sugar. So after the demonstration, whoever would like to have a look at the centerpiece closely, please feel free. And something which I wanted to mention, when I'm in the introduction, I was referring to the color scheme and style and whether it's very Christmassy or less Christmassy. The idea was that downstairs on that big table in the center of the hall, I created something which is very Christmassy, very traditional, very red and gold and champagne and a lot of candles. So that's where I wanted to show a way how to dress up a very nice table, imposing and delicate. So the color scheme downstairs are quite traditional, very Christmassy. And that's where I wanted to create a design which is very, very, very Christmassy and traditional. Although no poinsettias. Downstairs you can see the amaryllis, some nice red Naomi roses. So here I got between this type of rose, which is quite a big dramatic. In fact, I only got 2 of these roses, are more than enough. Because the idea was to create something more contemporary rather than a traditional posy. So I'm going to place one here and another one which goes somewhere here next to it, with a bit of designed less heavy, because when you place the moss instead of more foliage or more flowers, the more you add in terms of flowers and foliage, it makes it more solid and more heavy. So the moss would cover the foam in a very nice way, however keeping it light. And with the moss we can go really, really close to the foam. So basically, with the moss, you are covering those inserts in a very subtle way. Another thing with moss, we can secure it with pins.
The arrangement, the flower arrangement that Alistair is currently doing is one of the raffle prizes. So let me remind you that whoever wants to buy any tickets for the raffle, please, there are Eileen and Yvonne, and they will be going around again. Maybe may I remind you again about the gifts that we have. We have weekend breaks from Shara Palace Hotel, Cavalieri Art Hotel, the San Antonio, Dolmen Hotel, a hamper from Red October, another one from Casa Vini, a scarf from Charles and John, a voucher from Watchfile, and a flower arrangement from Alistair. I hope you're finding it interesting, but I want some questions. Who's going to be the first volunteer? So, you can ask him whatever you want.
These?
Yes, on the other flower arrangement.
With a floral. It's either that or else another option is using skewers.
Any other questions?
Skewers with tape, and you cut the length that you need, and that will keep it secure. You can use Scotch tape or floral tape, you can use whatever type of tape, as long as you keep in mind that it can't remain showing. If it's going to show, you have to cover it either with a nice ribbon or with some moss, because that would like.
Any other questions? Yeah. Can I ask how you buy the wreath and on what you stuck it to?
First of all, these wreaths also, we order them ready and we can get them ready. However, this was created on a plastic donut, a flat one, with oasis on top, and then all the ferns are hand bound bit by bit until we cover it with everything.
Thank you. Other questions?
So it's like a frame.
It will be more interesting if you ask questions. What do you think, Alistair?
Yes, sure. Please do.
Questions?
I'm adding some pine cones. You can use glue gun if you would like, or else the old-fashioned way with stub wire.
So if you use fresh flowers, how often do you have to change them?
Depends. You put the fireplace on and the temperature is like 45 degrees. You have to change them every day. However, if it's quite mild, 5-6 days easily. Especially if it's just foliage and no flowers, that makes it easier for 10 days.
But do you use water, the oasis?
Yes.
You
In
water
this case I'm using dry oasis, which is like a grayish top. But then for the fresh you have to use the green one, which they water.
There's another question.
within the street, because we start receiving the fresh wreaths which are done. Yes. So this we created on a plastic. So literally I have a plastic frame. It's a flat plastic frame. It's like a flat donut, basically. Literally. It's like a piece of food, but it's plastic, so it's very strong. So I place the oasis all along, and then with wire, in fact, closely you can see it. We start placing the different types of foliage and bound with wire. Again, and with wire, until you finish off the whole thing. And then, whenever I needed to place some foliage to fill up some gaps, I could use those in the oasis. But the first round is a good bound of foliage. And then, edit, you can add, like I added these inserted in the actual oasis.
There's another question.
We receive these. They come in either Nordman type, so this type of foliage, and they also do them in a mixed greens, mixed foliage.
There's another question.
Sure.
The roses, you said, do you find them ready-made?
Yes. I imported these months ago easily.
Because you said they're not so easy.
No. This company specializes in dyeing and all this kind of stuff, which are based in the Netherlands. And for example, downstairs on the table, there is skimia, which is this, but in a champagne color, which is very close to this color. And that's also dyed. And their dye is very, very good. In fact, you can fold leaves and the color won't break. It's almost like a rubber coating. So when you fold leaves, it won't break. It's not just a spray. It's a very good dye. Pardon?
The pine cones, are they fresh pine cones?
Yes.
And how do you wire place?
So pine cones, you will have different stuff which are in different gauge, of course, very important. And I'm inserting the wire all around, patiently. You secure it and you twist. And you insert it. Then, for example, if we're using these big pine cones, which I have here, besides these, I also import much larger ones, which are the XXL, which are very, very dramatic. Of course, you have to use stronger wire, because the heavier they are, of course, you need more secure wire for that. Something important about this centerpiece in general, I always look into different textures and finishes. So if I'm balancing the gold, the glitter, sugary finish with the matte, natural brown pine cones. So it would look more different, not solid, chocolate block, shiny design. So you have the mix of the shiny, of the sugar, of the natural green, of the different types and shapes of foliage and flowers, the moss, the big velvety roses, so the different type of textures, what makes the design more interesting to look at, not just look into it, rather than just look at the design. And then I'm adding to finish it off, which I think it will be enough.
Alistair, there's another question here at the back.
Sure.
I'd like to ask you, please, your arrangements, right? Once you use them in Christmas time, can you please give us an idea how we can put them away and have that glitter back again the following year? Because I find that every year, when I do something like that, the first time it's out and about, it's lovely and shining in the new. Then the following year, the glitter starts to fall off, the color starts to wear away. Has a company come up with like a spray to keep up the appearance of the actual flower?
First of all, you can ask for professional service for the job to be done.
I'll take that.
Secondly, basically, it's important, as you're saying, the way you preserve the design. For example, when I met a client and someone decided to dismantle the tree, and you'll find the boughs at the bottom of the box.
The what?
The boughs.
Okay. Yeah, that's
The lights on top, and all the weight.
Excuse me, like the flower arrangement you have.
Yes, also. There's a two ways. It's either you wrap this in plastic in a good box without pressing anything on top, and that would remain intact. Or else you remove everything, you dismantle the whole thing, and then set it up again. So I have two situations. I have clients where I remove everything apart, or they remove everything apart, then I go back in November and I do up all the arrangements. And even though those flowers have to be put away in a comfortable box, without anything pressing them, because they
What
will.
kind of temperature are you suggesting?
Humidity is the worst.
Humidity is the worst.
Humidity is our problem. Humidity can ruin flowers. However, the artificial are not as difficult as the dry. Whatever is dried, for example, we get preserved roses, which are natural, preserved. The company gives 10 years guarantee in other countries. That's not valid for Malta. So for us, maybe 2 years if you're lucky.
Because sometimes even for Christmas decorations we use the netting, the sacks. We use the sack, right? And we glitter it. And
Hessian.
yeah, and I find that by the time it loosens its appearance.
For example, with ribbons and fabric, normally what I'll do is I'll remove those bows or whatever in which shape they are. I roll them again, and then I do it up again next season. Because that way I find it the most, the best way how to preserve it. Because then you have all the creases, and they remain there, and you can't arrange them. So the ribbons, what I find best is to roll them back into a row, and then do it up again in another bow for next year. However, the worst is when you are pressing on any flowers or foliage. The best is to have a box which is comfortable enough and with a lid or plastic, but for sure, garbage bags, those are the worst. Because everything is like piling up, and literally, that would be the disaster.
Any other questions? One last question, because we're wrapping up now. As the reception is awaiting downstairs. Alistair?
So as I mentioned earlier, the different textures, what makes a design interesting more than other. So ideally, you concentrate on different type of textures and different mediums, because that would make the design very interesting. So you have to balance the shine with the matte, and the glittery with more natural. I'm not gonna like this candle, because otherwise you won't be happy with that. So basically, this is a design suitable for a round table, it can be for an oval table, it can be for a square, because there is no particular shape with this type of design, which is more flexible and more versatile for you to have at home and enjoy this type of arrangement. Whenever the candle is finished, it's easy. Take the frogs, stick them into another new candle, and place them back in. But candles are to be lit. Very important. On something which I want to mention on your way out, we are giving out each and every person something to take home. You have all the information inside, so it will be a pleasure to be connected to each and one of you. Thanks for coming. It was really a pleasure. It was an honor. Thank you, Mrs Vella, for inviting me for this event, which is very prestigious for me. Thank you so much. And wish you all a good Christmas.
So we also be showing a video, so I'll leave it up to you to share this video because it's going
Your kind donations, and we look forward to the next event. Hopefully it will be larger. And I thank Alistair, who has done a wonderful job at San Antonio. He did a wonderful job here as well. And what he's going to give us going out, I'm sure it's going to be very, very good. I've seen the picture and it's very, very good. It looks very good. Anyway, thank you again. And hope to see you very soon. If I don't see you before Christmas. Do have